Hello everyone, welcome to your 9th CSS tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at Jumbotrons. Alright, I know that sounds like Megatrons and stuff like that, the transformers, but it's actually fun to use. Okay, so we're still inside our middle column, and we just treated images, so I'll minimize this so we can have a place to add our Jumbotron. Surprise, surprise, I will not explain what Jumbotron is until we do it. Alright, so at the top of everything else, I want our Jumbotron to appear here at the top of everything else. So at the top of here, above the Bootstrap backgrounds, so this is where we are, and we can say div. Everything in Bootstrap is simple div, and we can say class Jumbotron. Now we have a Jumbotron class. A Jumbotron class always expects you to have a header. We can say welcome to our great site. No, blog. Welcome to a great blog. Then there is this paragraph tag where you have to write one or two things that will introduce your website. Paragraph tag. Okay, and it's that simple to just create a Jumbotron. Alright, we've created our Jumbotron, and let's just see what it looks like. Refresh. So as you can see, there is a welcome screen for anybody visiting our site. They say welcome to our great blog, paragraph tag, and it's that simple to create a Jumbotron. So that's what a Jumbotron looks like. But then there is just one more tricky thing you have to know about Jumbotrons. If you wanted it to, traditionally when you visit websites, their Jumbotron is always extending the whole screen from this left side all the way to the right side. But our own, we put it inside a container. That's why it's here. So if you want it to extend the whole screen, you actually have to take it out of the container. So as is inside this container, this Jumbotron is inside this container. So if we wanted it to extend the whole screen, we'll simply take it out and put it above the container. So, and that's what we've done, and we save. I've saved, and we refresh. And here we are. Our great Jumbotron is here, as you can see. Cool. So the next thing we want to do is to, let me just show you what a header looks like. You can put this in a header and say div, like it's optional, and the whole Jumbotron is inside this div. We'll put the Jumbotron inside a div, and we can create a class for that div and call it page header. So there is a Jumbotron inside a div called page header. So we can refresh, and that's it. So this is what it looks like. This is what our blog looks like so far. So in the next tutorial, we'll be concentrating on other stuff and doing other cool and amazing stuff. And maybe there's one or two other things I can show you in this tutorial. Okay, the next thing we can try to do is to actually create an alert, so that if somebody logs in, they will get a notification on the top of the page here saying, hey, welcome to our or login successful, something like that. So what we'll do is right here at the bottom, or maybe inside, just determine where yours will be. I'll just add my own at the top of the Jumbotron and say to create an alert, what you'll have is a div, then you give it a class alert. Then you determine the color. After you have specified the alert, you determine the color. As you can see, we have danger, we have info, we have success and warning. Those are the four colors. So we can just choose warning. Then we can specify what our alert will be. Login unsuccessful. Please contact admin. Alright, and so let's just see what our alert looks like already, and I'll refresh. I'm expecting the stuff to appear here. I'll refresh, and we have login unsuccessful, please contact admin. And right here it's at the top of the page. So if you are coding JavaScript or PHP, you can make this to programmatically appear and say if somebody clicks login and it doesn't work, show this. But then what if it works? If it works, we can say, hey, show success. Alert success. You know, success is just a color, so we can refresh and see. Look at what success looks like, and we can have info. Info could be, hey, a tip for the guy, and that's cool. Okay, so what if we want someone to be able to click a button and close this alert? As you can see, there's no way to close this alert. What we'll do is we'll create a link inside the alert before the text, because we want it to appear appear first. We'll create a quick link, and you know, remember how to create links. We'll keep it href, and we don't want it to go anywhere, so we'll put a hashtag, and we say the class should be closed. Bootstrap, once you put a close tag, Bootstrap understands what it's trying to do. Then you have to tell the Bootstrap JavaScript data dismiss equal to, I'll call it alert. Okay, we are saying dismiss this alert, and like I told you, there is nothing to memorize here. Area label. Oops. That was just area label. Area label. You can just say close. So that basically does it there. But then the person has to click something. So we can write close. So the person will see a close, and when they click it, the alert will disappear. So let's check it out. See if we got something correctly. So we'll refresh, and at the extreme right, what you have is close. As you can see, there's the information here, and at the extreme right we have close. So we can click on it and it disappears. But what if we don't want it to be closed? What if we wanted it to be an X icon? This is where you get to enter the X on your keyboard, and we can refresh. The alert shows up again, and what we have here is an X. So click it disappears, and there's one more other way to do this. We can say and times. So this is it, and times. Then you put a semicolon. It's an HTML entity, and it appears. Then this is the perfect way to do it. So when you click on this, it disappears, as you can see. So that's it, and we can do other crazy stuff like let's see if we can take it to the left and refresh. As you can see, look at it here. Instead of appearing at the extreme right, it has appeared here, which means we'll just create a little space here. If we just create a space in this login, we'll just refresh. Oops. So to create that kind of space, what we'll just have to do is to use another HTML entity called NPSP, non-breaking space. So we'll just refresh. So there's space right now, and the user can click here, and that's it pretty much. And I will just have to touch things up just to make sure we have a cool alert system, and I'll refresh. I think this is better. Login successful, please unsuccessful, please contact admin and the person can click this. Alright, so thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial. I hope you enjoy this, and remember to visit my channel. And the URL is simple to remember: youtube.com/c/braintemple.org, and look at all the videos I'm doing. We're currently working on the Bootstrap tutorials. I have so many videos on startup guides and
Hello everyone, my name is the partner. Should you hide your ID?
so these are my videos, and don't forget to subscribe, and leave comments in the comment section. So thank you very much, and see you in the next tutorial.